Word. Word, I'll hit you when he gets home. Luke couldn't have picked the worst time to be a damn drunk.
No!
Please, leave my...
You got a warrant for your son's arrest? He's wanted for murder.
Murder?
Your mother turned in a handgun that you found in your room.
Ma, what the?
I got scared and I didn't know what to do.
You don't turn it into the police.
But she also helped us solve a cold case.
I just bought it off some guy on the street for protection. I never fought a guy in my life.
Guns ballistics matches the weapon that killed one Frederick Williams.
Lawyer, they trying to throw me in the pen for some shit I ain't even do.
Take it from us, lawyers only complicate things.
Into contact with Detective Malcolm Howard, who assisted in securing your release without the filing of any charges.
Tell them what they want to know.
I want to talk to a lawyer. Where he at? Where the is my lawyer at?
Before you can figure out where you're going, gotta look back at where you've been. But then you realize they mean everything.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 4. This is the early predictions for your boy Famous. So down below, I want you guys to give me your early predictions for his character. Will this be another season where Famous talks entirely too much, rapping about stuff that he probably should not be talking about for real? Like, come on. Famous has to move way smarter, and it's going to start with him not running his mouth so much like we saw him do in the first 3 seasons. But hopefully he can get out of all this mess with law enforcement. It did not end well for his character at the end of season 3, and I guess he got to blame himself for doing what he did. And of course, we know his mom's, we definitely going to talk about her because, man, I just don't know what the hell she was thinking. Now, you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. I dropped the early predictions for your boy Marvin for season 4, so check it out if you have not seen it. And I also did the early predictions for your boy Unique. But we are continuing to get ready for the next upcoming season of Raising Kanan. I know all the fans are waiting to get that release date, and I believe hopefully in due time we get that release date real soon. But let's talk about the topic of discussion, your boy Famous. And man, this dude stayed making mistakes each and every season. We saw it all the way up to season 3. As I told you guys earlier, hopefully in season 4, he does not continue the same things that he's done before in the past, because now it really does seem like all this negativity is really catching up to him, and we know he's going to be under pressure. He could get locked up, or maybe something is going to happen. We know in the Power universe, usually law enforcement, they take L's. So I'm pretty sure Famous is going to be okay when it comes to dealing with the law and this whole thing with Freddy and that gun. You know what I'm saying? He should be okay. But we know in season 3, he definitely screwed up. I mean, him and Kanan did not have the best, times in season 3. I mean, he ran his mouth too much. And we know he continued to let Rock in that apartment. Like, really? I mean, Kanan already warned you to stop letting her in, stop telling her what's going on. But no, Famous, he continued to do it. And we know Rock, she put the strap in Kanan's book bag. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I guess in his perspective, it's a lose-lose for him, because in his head, he cannot go up against Rock and lie to her because she gonna be pissed off. And we already know Rock, she crazy as hell. So, I mean, it is what it is with that one. Now, we know back in season 1, your boy Famous, he was rapping about stuff that Kanan did. Like, really? You running your mouth too much. And, Kanan was upset about that. Then we get to season 3, he rapping about stuff he did. Like, come on. Now, understand people rap about stuff that they do, but Famous, not only was you rapping about dropping off Freddy, you kept the strap on you. Like, who does this? This is what I'm talking about. This is flat out stupid. Why would you keep the gun? I mean, even if it was your first body, you gotta be smart enough to know not to keep the weapon. You were smart enough to know not to talk to law enforcement when they brought you down to the station, but you're not smart enough to get rid of the strap. But I see where he gets it from. He gets it from her right here, his mom's. I mean, come on. Now, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but respectfully, she has to be one of the dumbest people in the Power universe, or at least she made one of the dumbest moves that I've ever seen. Like, really? Why would you turn in this gun knowing that, your son had it, but you crying and complaining about him getting arrested and brought down to the station? Like, really? Come on. It does not make any sense at all. I mean, you want your son to get locked up? You want him to go down for it? I mean, even if he did do it, which we know he did, come on. Most moms ain't about to allow their son to take that L, especially if it's no proof. But then again, it is some people out there, some parents out there that say, if you did it, you got to take that L for it. So I guess from the looks of it, it seems like she may be one of those because, like I told you guys, I just don't understand why the hell she thought it was the smartest idea to turn this weapon in. Makes no sense, especially since she's crying and complaining about her son being arrested, looking all shook and confused. Like, really? You helped him out, right? And then they're connecting it to the whole Freddie case, right? So they know this was the same gun that was used to take down Freddie. And they know in the past when Famous was arrested, he was arrested outside that spot where Freddie was taken out. So they're trying to connect these things, right? But the good thing is this, Detective Howard. And this is what I was talking about. They already know that Detective Howard was the one that got Famous out of jail and no charges was filed. So they want to know more intel about this. I told you guys, I believe in season 4, as far as Famous and his storyline and other characters like Marvin, they're going to say, look, Howard, he was a dirty cop. They're going to have all the evidence because Tanner was all over his case. We know Howard, he was trying to pin everything on Marvin, but that's not going to work. They're going to find his dead body. And I think anybody that Howard was connected to, maybe charges or whatever they got on them may be dropped or something may happen because of dirty law enforcement. They're not going to go, which at the end of the day, we know if anything traces back to that police department, they're most likely going to do whatever they got to do to clean things up. So as I told you guys before, this could be a good thing for Famous. And if he's smart, his lawyer is smart, he continues not to say too much. And maybe he can tell them, look, I got this gun from Howard. I know he told them in the last episode that he bought it off somebody off the street for protection. But I said, you know what? Look, y'all want some intel? I got it from Howard, especially since Howard's name's going to be dragged in the mud. And they know Howard got Famous out of jail and it was no charges filed. So use that as an advantage. That's what I'm thinking. But you guys, y'all can let me know how y'all think that's all going to play out. At the end of the day, we know Famous will get out somehow, some way. He's not going to go down like that. He will be released, in my opinion. And then maybe he can, start focusing on his music once again, which he was doing before he got arrested, right? And we know he was looking for Lulu's help, but we know Lulu, he was still in recovery at rehab. So we're going to see how that all plays out. I also think that his sister Jessica could make a return. We know she left for California, so I'm thinking that she could, return to New York and see how her brother's doing. Maybe link up with Lulu once again. Who knows? But hopefully we do get to see the return of Jessica to see what she's been up to. And I know a lot of the fans are wondering, when is something major going to happen to Famous? Will he get dropped off? Because we know Kanan, his son Sean, is named Sean for a reason. So the major fan prediction is maybe Famous gets dropped off. And this is the reason that, Kanan may name his son Sean, dedicated to his best friend Famous. But we shall see. Now I want you guys to leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below. Let me know your early predictions for your boy Famous. Does he make it out of season 4 alive? Will something major happen with this character? Will he beat this case? Well, we're going to find out soon enough. And once some new news does get released as far as the trailer or the release date of Raising Kanan season 4, I will let you guys know. I know everybody's pretty much in a waiting game right now, so it is what it is. I'm thinking we will get something real soon. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.